Motivation Monday, Monday motivation. Well, hello guys, it's Monday and we have some stuff to talk about. First off, wow, I had an amazing week. I really worked the power this week. Every time I was feeling bad or negative, I just replaced it with something I love. I would focus on something I love that I want. And it completely worked. I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. My mom and I actually talked about that in Germany when she would get upset about something. And I said, Mom, from now on, I want you to say it's not worth it. Instead of dwelling on something, getting really worked up over nothing, really. So I've been applying it to myself and it's been so incredible. Honestly, I had an amazing week. It was magical. It was mind-blowing. It was like really, really great. It was filled with so many awesome little things that happened where I was just like, whoa, this is cool. Wow, this is working. And another thing I did is I got up pretty early every morning. It may still be my little jet lag, but I would do my journaling first thing in the morning and then my workout before I take my dog out and even my breakfast before that. So at the end of the day, when I would come home from my evening walk with Bolt, my dog, I was like, oh my God, I already worked out. I don't have to work out anymore. So it's such a great feeling to do that in the morning. I encourage you, like I haven't done it in a while, but doing that this week, I just felt so accomplished and more energized. Like before noon, I was like, oh my God, I already did this and did that. Wow, I have all this time now to focus on other things that are important to me. I had some important meetings this week, focusing on playing shows again and just like, doing the things I love, really focusing on all the things I love. So I encourage you to really, really apply this because it is working. I had a major breakthrough. So my breakthrough this week was that I actually really stood up for myself. There was a person in my life that was just not making me feel good. I'm a pretty tolerant person, but there's just so much I can tolerate. And so I just cut that person out of my life. I was like, you know what? I don't need that shit. And neither do you. So it was a great lesson to learn. And I was feeling so good afterwards. At first, I was feeling guilty because that's what certain people do, right? They kind of guilt trip us into thinking that it's our fault, that we are just being mean. But the truth is, other people's lives is not our responsibility. There's a huge difference helping someone, watching them going through some hard times and they're busting ass, they're really trying to get back on track. And then there are people that are just don't even put effort in. They're just in this drama, caught up in this web where they just, you hear the same excuses, the same stories, the same complaints all the time, negativity all the time, that you can't be around that if you want a happy life. I think that a lot of people put up with way too much shit that they shouldn't. We all deserve happiness. No money in the world is worth that. When someone is disrespecting your time and crossing boundaries that you've set, because in a way you're disrespecting yourself. I refuse to get caught up in people's drama because it's just all BS, So it felt really good. Cut these people out of your life. Cut those clients out of your life. Even the job. If your job makes you so miserable, you know when it feels really bad. When you have that knot in your stomach and you feel like, oh my God, I don't want to face that person. I don't want to talk to that person. And the other thing is, talk to that person. Because once you speak your mind, you know exactly where the other person is coming from. And you will know if the other person is aware of it or not. And when that other person is already aware of it, and they still disrespect you, they still can't say, I'm sorry. They still come up with all these excuses and stories that are just lies. Then you have to let the person, that situation go. Your happiness comes first, that's just it. So set boundaries, live up to your own standards and respect your values because you are important, you matter, and your health matters. Everything is related. I wish you guys an amazing week. Leave a comment below and let me know what an amazing story, what an amazing week you had, or even if you had a shit week, how can you turn it around? I bet you can. Remember, focus on the good stuff. And I'm not saying, oh, just all blah, 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 positive thinking. It's not that. It is that you are aware. You are now aware that when I don't feel good about something, I can change that. I can either dwell in that feeling, or I can say, you know what? I'm going to focus on what I love. I'm going to focus on what I want. I'm going to focus on the things that make me feel good. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I love you guys so much. You have an amazing week, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.